Have you ever parked in your own garage for 20 minutes pretending to answer emails when really you're just trying to work up the courage to walk inside? I'm Soul Rex, a 6-ton T-Rex who's already screamed a few marriages into extinction. And today, I'm here to tell you why a growing number of American men are emotionally drained. And that wedding ring on your finger? It's not a trophy, it's an ankle monitor. Number 7, the invisible routine. First red flag that something's off. The guy does everything right, works 12-hour days, pays the bills, stays out of bars, comes home, and gets treated like he left the toilet seat up during the Cold War. The wife barely looks at him. The kids don't even try to hide their disdain, and any attempt at conversation turns into a passive-aggressive interrogation worthy of the CIA. It's like the man is an emotional Wi-Fi signal. Nobody notices he's there until he stops working. It's like being the manager of a circus where everyone's breathing fire and flying through the air, while your only job is to clean the lion cage with a smile and no paycheck. Actual stat: recent surveys show that over 60% of married men in the US report feeling persistently lonely, even while sleeping in the same bed, in the same house, with the same person for years. Jurassic advice: if Alexa makes you feel more seen than your wife does, maybe the issue isn't that you're emotionally numb. Maybe the system is built to overlook you. And no, more empathy isn't the fix. What's missing is respect, and you can't buy that with a bouquet. Number 6, the Superman syndrome. You think being a multitasker is a virtue? That being the provider, counselor, babysitter, and your wife's therapist will bring you peace. Congrats, you fell into the modern trap. The man does everything and still gets blamed at the end. Yes, the division of responsibilities has evolved. Women work, speak up, and make decisions. That's great. The problem? The equation turned into imbalance. She gained it all, and you're left with the bills and the guilt. You're basically a tablet, used non-stop, overloaded with tasks, and when you crash, it's your fault for not rebooting properly. Hard truth. Most men who emotionally and financially support the household today are also expected to show sensitivity, empathy, emotional intelligence, sexual availability, and have six-pack abs, all while being treated like wallpaper. Advice? If you're trying to be everything at once and she still looks at you like you're the Amazon delivery guy, maybe it's time to stop pleasing and start preserving yourself. Because a hero without an audience becomes a martyr, and martyrs don't sleep in the master bedroom. Number 5, intimacy has left the building. Now let's talk about what nobody brings up at the cookout: the sex blackout. That mysterious phenomenon where marriage turns into a friendship with bills. But marriage isn't just about sex, say those who've already given up. And sure, it doesn't have to be all about that, but when it drops to 0, what's left? A chore chart? It's like signing a lifetime contract with a fantastic coffee shop that suddenly stops serving coffee but still charges full price and expects you to smile at the counter. Actual study: in the US, 20% to 40% of marriages are considered sexless, fewer than 10 intimate encounters per year. That's not just a lack of libido, it's a silent cry for help. Reflection: the average married man has swapped desire for duty and the bed for the couch. Worst part, he feels guilty for even complaining, like wanting to be wanted is somehow wrong. But you know what's really wrong? Waking up every day hoping to be seen by someone who doesn't even look at you anymore. Number 4, the commitment prison. Ever find yourself thinking that if you ask for more affection, she'll say you're too needy, but if you stay silent, she'll complain that you don't open up? Welcome to the emotional prison of the modern married man. Yes, my friend, you've been domesticated, not like a tamed lion still commanding respect, but like a tired golden retriever wagging his tail for attention and getting nothing but cold emotional leftovers. It's like working at a restaurant where you cook, clean, serve, and still say thank you when the customer complains. Actual stat: According to the American Psychological Association, married men show higher levels of chronic stress than single men, especially those with young kids and unstable marriages. If you feel like you're trapped in a script where love has become a service contract, maybe the problem isn't you. Maybe it's that the script turned into a drama and you're stuck playing the lead without even getting your name in the credits. Number 3, the idiot husband image. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the cultural low blow, the glorious mockery of the family man. Have you noticed? In every American sitcom, the dad's a fool, the mum's a superhero, and the kids are sarcastic little geniuses. And you laughed. Until you realized you became that guy, someone nobody takes seriously. Not at home, not in society, not even in the mirror. It's like being the security guard at a bank where everyone just walks in, grabs what they want, and then calls you useless for not smiling more. Cultural fact: for decades, ads, movies, and TV shows in the US have reinforced the stereotype of men as sloppy, dumb, and disposable. The walking dad joke who causes more problems than he solves. That joke has a cost. It leaks into real life. And after laughing so much at men who mess up, society forgot how to recognize when they get it right. Number 2, divorce. At some point, the man thinks, maybe it's better if I just leave. And that, my friend, is when he enters the real hell. Divorce. It's not just a breakup. It's financial, emotional, and existential annihilation. You thought losing affection was bad? Wait until you see the lawyer bill, the alimony, the loss of your home, and the cruelest part, being ripped away from your kids. It's like falling from a 30-story building and still being billed for fixing the sidewalk. Harsh truth. In the US, custody almost always goes to the mother. Even committed dads who pay child support like clockwork face ridiculous restrictions just to see their own kids. The result? Thousands of men walk away, not by choice, but from sheer exhaustion. When they say half of everything you own will be hers, they're not kidding. And it's not just the money, it's the time with your children, the peace, the dignity, even the dog. Number 1, silent suicide. Now we've reached the top, the most tragic, the most ignored, the most brutal. The number of men between 40 and 60 who take their own lives in the US is shockingly high. These aren't monsters or failures. They're husbands, fathers, working men, guys who tried to do everything right and ended up with nothing. It's like running a full marathon with a rock in your shoe, reaching the finish line and realizing there's no medal, no water, no applause, just silence. Stat no one posts on Instagram. Men account for around 80% of all suicides in the United States. Many of them are divorced, financially ruined, and emotionally destroyed. This isn't just about marriage, it's about a system that chews men up and spits out the pieces. And the worst part? He still smiles in his kids' graduation photo, pays child support on time, and gets told he should be more grateful. So no, man, you're not crazy, you're not weak, you're just trapped in a broken model that teaches you to give everything and settle for scraps. Want to get married? Go for it. But do it with clear agreements, realistic expectations, and most importantly, with someone who respects you as a human being, not just as an emotional ATM. Now send this video to that friend who's thinking about getting married, and hit subscribe before the world ends. See you in the next one.